Bloody hell, absolute pain. So yeah, we've got 8 stages tomorrow, I believe. 45 miles roughly of stages. Never been here before to Melbourne, so yeah, really looking forward to it. I think with the Agbo it was a good little event, but there was very minimal stage mileage, to be fair. So you couldn't really get our teeth into it, just very much focusing on getting a finish, to be honest. So yeah, this will be good. Probably a bit more what we're used to be honest. There's broken concrete, tarmac, gravel, good old mucky crappy airfield, which is sort of probably right down our street really. So yeah, looking forward to getting the teeth into it and having a good day. We've got Ken Worf sat next to me this weekend. So not sat with Ken before, but I know he brings a lot of experience, so that'll be really valued. And hopefully we don't get blown over. So decided to come for a morning stroll, quick recce of the stages, just to see what tyres are running, what the conditions are like. So it's a bit damp and a bit muddy in places, so I'm not quite sure what tyres to run really. It's not too bad here, but some of the corners are very wet, so I might just run the wet tyres initially, then go on to the slicks, we'll see. Thanks to my dad for coming down, servicing, also Jake and who else is servicing? Bloody forgot. Phil, my neighbour. How can I forget Phil? Yeah, Phil's servicing as well. So yeah, no, I appreciate that, guys. Thanks a lot. 3, 2, 1, go. Stage 1 went quite well, I think, overall. We no dramas. We didn't actually realise until the end of the stage that the throttle cable was slightly slack, so it was actually losing a bit of throttle. So we've tightened that up. Keep having a bit of a debate about what tyres to run, because one minute it's raining, one minute it's not. Currently it is spitting. So we think we're just going to keep the wet. Stage 2 went fine, apart from we had a 90 left at a junction and the back end locked up, couldn't make the junction, and then we ended up basically just cutting to the left through the grass. We didn't hit any bales or anything like that, so we'll probably get a 10-second penalty for that, but other than that we were 2 seconds quicker, so yeah, it's going okay. we've just finished stages 3 and 4. Forgot to mention on stage 2, I realised that my intercom wasn't working properly on the helmet, so the left hand side was completely packed up, and I suspect it actually started doing that on the last event, which meant I was struggling to hear Kevin. So yeah, I've not been able to hear Ken very well. So what we ended up doing for stage 3 is actually swapping helmets, because his was working fine. So we've got each other's helmets on, having fun. Yeah, the stages, they were okay, to be fair. Didn't really have any issues. It's drying up a lot now though, so we're going on to slicks. And we have lovely sunshine. Woohoo! So yeah, lunchtime, got an hour's break, and back into it. So we've just finished 5 and 6. No dramas, thankfully. Getting used to the slicks now. Really good, actually, really surprised. So halfway through stage 5 it started raining. Never really driven on the handcuffs much, but they were fantastic. They were actually just as good as the wet tyres, even though it was damp. And 6 has just gone smoothly as well, although everybody's got a notional time, half the field for somebody who went off, and the notional time happened to be our time. So that's probably what's in our favour. It's one more stage to go, and we're at the end. Here we are, back home. We finished. Ken was great. Thank you very much. Thank you to all the service crew. Obviously Phil, Jake, my dad, particularly my dad, cooking sausages all day, bless him, on his new diet. Yeah, so that was probably a bit of a grueling day for him, to be fair. As always, big thanks to our sponsor, Anthony at Chris W. Roads. Always valued the help and support there. The cars ran really well, to be honest with you. Really happy with the reliability. It's drivable, apart from a little moment where the rear locked up. It's been fantastic. It's not the most competitive car out there. I think we're beginning to realise that. Obviously, we're in class 2, 1600s. There's super 1600 boys out. We're probably potentially 70, 80 brake horsepower down on some guys. So it's just a case of trying to keep the speed up as best as we can. Pretty happy with the finish, to be honest. 30th overall, 9th in class. Doesn't sound great, but I think there was 17 in the class roughly. If you've been enjoying the content, guys, by all means like and subscribe, as they say. Love any comments. I like to do these videos really because I don't get to rally very often now, having another child. So it's just nice memories really, and nice to share my passion, and hopefully, you know, more people might get into motorsport as well. If you want to see some onboard video, click here. And if you'd like to see something a bit different, click here. Thanks.